Welcome to Unravel with Vadela, the platform for discussing the business of creative and to demystify the culture around it. My name is Ishan.
I'm Miguel.
And both of us are founders of Vadela. Vadela is a creative content consultancy and a production studio with a focus and strategy in video and social media. We love telling stories. Hell, we've been doing it for a long time.
Shoot, we've almost been doing this for about 10 years. We've gotten a chance to work with some really awesome brands. Ishan and I first met in college, the College of Business over at Indiana State, and we've worked together in our agency experience, and we decided to start a company together. And we were like, why not? We got a chance to work with some great brands like Disney, the Detroit Pistons, the NBA, just to name a few.
NFL, Amazon, Deloitte.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of brand names that over the last few years that we've really got to kind of experience in multiple facets, whether it's video or social media or native different platforms within social media that we've kind of focused our entire campaigns and everything around. So over the years that as we were doing this, it only made sense for us to kind of group together, start our own entity and be able to really provide everybody with quality video storytelling and at the same time make sense of all of it in terms of business terms, right? And this kind of brings us back to why we want to do this whole series, create this platform where creatives can kind of engage with business people and business people can learn a little bit from creatives. It's pretty much where the world is headed more and more. I mean, we are realizing slowly that more and more people are finding in their workspaces that they're having to deal with content. They're having to create more content, whether it's micro content, whether it's big pieces of pillar content. All of the brands out there, personal or companies, need stuff going out. So I mean, it almost felt inevitable that we saw this need that there was a big education gap for creatives in the business sphere and a big education gap for business people in the creative sphere. So to kind of bring together a common ground is what I think of Unravel to look like in the coming more videos, etc.
So we're not only trying to do this for you guys, but really it's for ourselves. I mean, why not practice what we preach, right? We're preaching content every single day. So why don't we do it for ourselves?
Yeah, and I think this will be a really good practice. And not only a practice, what I really want to be able to secretly also do is show other people that we really know how to do content at scale. And once we're able to put it out for us, I know that we already sell this sort of idea or structure one way or the other to different brands. Having this within your own DNA as a company, I think will really put things out there that sometimes we also forget to kind of remind ourselves of. I feel like talking to this community, kind of being able to provide them value from our experiences based on, things that you and I have faced, things that people don't discuss about, things that people don't even bring up sometimes because, nobody just likes to discuss the idea of business and creative together. I think that's what we want to really unravel over here. We want to be able to bring together or bring forward certain difficult discussions and truths about the industry and what it takes to educate yourself in 2019 and moving forward to be able to be at the cutting edge of different things.
And to really sum things up, we want to be able to produce video at the speed of social. So what does that really mean? The speed of social, how quickly things change, and with social media and with your mobile devices, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Things are going to change, and in terms of the pace and the quality of your content, things are just getting pushed. Even just 2 years ago, video content was nowhere near as the production quality and as quick as it is now to be able to put something out there. And that's something that we want to be able to show as people that just really started as two regular dudes that got a chance to do this for some cool brands in our professional experience and now do this for a living for our own company.
Look, we've made hundreds and hundreds of videos and pieces of content over the last few years. And honestly, one thing we've realized over and over again is this big need for us to bring the worlds of creative and business to the forefront and together. There's a lot of times that we are realizing more and more now that a lot of creatives, freelancers, people who have that artistic tendency are finding themselves in front of an opportunity where they could really build a career out of it. However, there is a solid lack of some basic business education that helps puts things into perspective when maybe you're pricing a project, maybe you're scoping a project, or maybe when you're helping your client come up with solutions around this idea of whatever you want to solve for them. but it doesn't really happen unless the creatives, usually who are introverts, just, you know, that's just the nature of creativity sometimes. It doesn't usually come forth unless the creatives themselves are like, you know, either in the right environment or in the right cohort or around the right people. So I think what we really want to do is be able to utilize this platform as the space for you to be able to ask creative questions for business people, business questions from creative people, like all kinds of stuff like that.
Guys, this is more than just for business people. This is more than just for creatives. This is for people. We inherently, as human beings, are visual people, and that's how we like to be communicated to. So forget all about, you know, all right, well, I'm not a business person or I'm not a creative, but I'm a person. That's who this is for. So we're really looking forward to sharing with you guys a lot of the cool content that we're going to be coming up with. A lot of it's going to be coming from our experiences as a business, as people, as creatives. But at the end of the day, we want to be able to do this for you. And, you know, by all means, leave some comments down below and just let us know what you want to learn, what you want to hear, because we're going to give it to you straight. I mean, we want to keep this as open and authentic as possible, and that's really the only way where we will be able to get a chance to inspire and educate a whole lot of people through this platform.
If you've been, you know, if you've ever hung out with us in person or have really worked with us, you know that this is not something that we kind of do for a living. This is actually how we live. So pretty much, I mean, keeping that in mind, like a lot of times that the kind of work that me and Miguel are putting forward over here is literally designed around our entire life, and it's not something that we kind of wake up looking like, you know, thinking like, oh my god, where am I going to get my next buck from? The goal over here for us to start this so-called creative content consultancy and the production studio was to really see the need of the time of, you know, really bringing storytelling and business at the forefront and finding that intersection and providing value. So I'm looking forward to this. We both are, and, you know, just kind of watch out for some cool long form videos, micro content videos, maybe some cool graphics here and there, but just want to give you a heads up that we want you to be involved in all of this with us. So stay tuned, put in your comments below if you have some more questions, but otherwise, check out how cool this set is. But you'll be seeing this a lot more. Cheers.
Peace.
Welcome to Vadela. Oh, should I? What is a good way for me? Do you like when I say what's going on, guys?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that like?
Yeah, that's pretty YouTuber say
What's
that
going on, guys? What can I say, which is me? Hello, everyone.
Hanji.
Hanji, everyone.
Hanji, everyone.